Hey, welcome to another lecture, and today we will be discussing about the essential gunas that exist in this universe. And regardless of astrology, these gunas still exist and still work. So even if you are not learning astrology, these gunas are still existing in this plane and they are still affecting you in some or another way. Basically, all of these gunas are present in you at once. It's like wearing different jackets on different days, or maybe wearing a jacket which has three colors because we have three gunas. And for everybody, one jacket could be having more of black than more of red, and somebody could be having more of blue and less of black. So it's like existing in these gunas, and every day we have different type of gunas affecting us. And let's dive into these three gunas. So the guna, basically it translates to the word quality. You know, what gun do you have, or what quality do you have? So these are the three qualities that exist in this universe. So these three qualities are Satwa, Rajas and Tamas. So these gunas exist on this plane regardless of understanding astrology. As I just told you, that even if you are learning astrology or understanding astrology, that's good. But if you are not learning or understanding astrology, these gunas still exist on the plane. Planets, zodiac signs and nakshatras are governed by one of these elements, as crucial as the five natural elements, which we have not learned yet, and we will be learning that in future, which is air, water, earth, fire and ether. So these five natural elements exist, and these five natural elements are also impacting the planets, zodiacs and nakshatras. And these planets, zodiacs and nakshatras are also governed by one of the guna, which is the Satwa, Rajas and Tamas. Understanding these elements or gunas is vital, of course. When encountering a planet, sign or nakshatra in astrology, our brain should be, instantly associating the planet or nakshatra or the sign with one of these gunas. Okay, this is a sattvic sign. Okay, this is a tamasic sign. Okay, this is a rajasic planet, or this is a planet of rajas. So you should instantly hit that, yeah, okay, so this person is having the dominance of sattvic planets or the dominance of rajasic planets. So you should be instantly able to recognize sattvic, rajasic and tamasic guna of the planet, zodiac and nakshatras. What are these gunas? So these are the binding forces in our universe, that is also known as the Bhomandala. It's basically, these are the elements that connect us to the nature. They are neither good nor bad. It's just like, day and night, they coexist. None of them is bad, right? The night has its own beauty. The day has its own beauty. Sometimes we enjoy the nights more than the days. Sometimes we enjoy the days more than the nights. So it's not that any of it is bad, that tamasic is bad and rajasic is good, or the sattvic is good and the tamasic is bad. It's not like that. Each of these gunas coexist and have their own quality, have their own contribution towards the universe. If there is no sadness, we would never enjoy the happiness. Or if there is no death, there would be no life. So all of these have to coexist. So just like that, we have day and night. Just like that, we have all these elements. Astrology and the spiritual realm are intertwined with these gunas, crucial for understanding God and existing in harmony with nature. So these gunas should bring you closer to the nature. And the closer you get to the nature, the closer you get to the God. In a way, gunas are just like jackets we wear to reflect our essence to the world. With each living being needing one, you cannot have no jacket. Because if you have no jacket, you are at such a spiritual level that you don't need to take birth and die. So we all have a jacket. and all of the jackets have multiple colors. Just like I explained in the beginning, that okay, for example, I have this jacket right now, and this jacket does have three visible colors which I could see right now. One is blue, one is green, and one is silver. Okay, or we can say one is black or silver, whatever you want to take it as an example, right? So in this jacket, in today's jacket, I have more of blue, and let's associate this blue with some guna. Okay, let's associate the blue with the rajasic guna. So today I have more of the rajasic energy, more of rajas, and let's associate black with the tamas. So we have less, today I have less of tamas, more of rajas, and in between I have satwa, sattvic. But I have all these three gunas together in a single jacket. Maybe tomorrow I'm wearing a jacket which is more of the black, that means more of the tamasic guna and less of the rajasic guna. So those who transcend the need of jacket escape the cycle of death and rebirth. So that's what I just told. So on different days, we have different gunas dominating us. On different days, we have different energies dominating us. That's why some days you just want to cry. And trust me, the more you cry on that day, the better you feel next day. Right? Because tamas is as much as required as sattvic or rajas. All of them are required. Some days has to go bad, some days has to go good. So the different jackets have to exist in the world. So the first guna we have is the Satwa. Satwa is pure, Satwa is untouchable, it is unchangeable and transparent as a glass of water. It relates the supreme being, which is Vishnu, who embodying, pure existence. So Vishnu is the ruler of the Sattva guna. This guna reveals the true nature of the world, urging us to understand it like drinking from the clear glass of water. Although it's not God's favorite guna. God, there is no God's favorite guna though, but many people would be thinking that, Satwa is most pure, it is more, more of the purity, unchangeability and divinity. So that's why it might be the God's favorite guna. No, it's not like that. So Satwa is the God's purest and the most authentic form. It acts as a light bulb, just like there's one light and it's illuminating the room. Like the sun, it just gets up and illuminates all the world, right? Every day the sun rises and illuminates all the world. So that is like a Satwa. Indeed, Satwa is pure, of course. It is unadulterated. It's the seed of principle living. It presents the world and universe without any added falsehood or manipulation. Just like the clear lens, there is nothing external which is added. The pure sunlight or the pure winds or the, plant which is in its pure existence, or you in your pure existence, which is unaltered, just like a kid. Kid is like a empty paper, like the paper which is white and nothing's written on it. But when the child grows, the teacher writes something, the parents write something, brother, sister writes something, and at the end of life, that white paper is completely black. So the white paper is Satwa and the black paper is Tamas. So yeah, next we have Rajas. Rajas is creation, creativity and achieving goals, and this is very dominating in today's world. A lot of Rajas in everybody out there. I want to get that job, I want to get that business, I want to get that wife, I want to get that car. You want to achieve something, you want to have something by your side. Oh, I want that fine wine, I want to go to that party. You want to enjoy the luxuries. So that's what Rajas is all about. Or creation and creativity. That's why, people are making films. Hollywood is on its boom and Bollywood is on its boom. So I want to have that pizza, all of that energy is Rajas. Rajas are the qualities of Brahma, the creator of physical universe, Now the physical universe is there and God wants you to enjoy it. It's not like that God doesn't want you to enjoy it. Otherwise, he would have never created it. So he wants you to enjoy that movie. He wants you to enjoy that date. He wants you to, go swim in the ocean. He wants you to feel like the king. So that's the Rajas. You know, the outward guna expands horizons and fosters the creation of things to be enjoyed by others. So just like I told you that there's a tree which is existing in its purest form, that is Satwa, but the tree producing the fruits and we want to go and get that fruit, that's Rajas. Or the tree is creating a shadow and we want to go and sit in its shade, that is Rajas. So yeah, that's what I've written here. Rajas in a tree manifests as providing shade, fruits, and opportunities for activities and adventures. These two gunas coexist within each entity of God. Enjoyment is not evil or bad. It is simply one of the inherent aspects of everything in nature. So don't feel guilty after enjoying something. You are meant to enjoy it. You have that rajas quality that you can go out and enjoy the life. You can go achieve your goals. You can go learn astrology, right? You can go and learn how to drive a helicopter. So that's what you want to do, that's what you want to achieve, and there's nothing bad in achieving anything. In this universe there's nothing good or bad. Each of thing is balanced. Next we have tamas. Tamas is laziness, darkness, decomposition, ignorance. And it shows us what we are afraid of. Most people are afraid of death, and death is part of tamas. Most people are afraid of looking at decomposition of something, or people are afraid that people might forget them. Yes, they will forget them. That is the part of tamas. So tamas is a quality associated with Shiva, the god of destruction, death and endings. So now you see how the Trinity is working: Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. So all of these, like three gods, they own these three qualities, and this Trinity is the symbol of how we should balance in it and how we should respect this Trinity. So tamas is characterized by the qualities like laziness, darkness, decomposition and ignorance. Oh, I don't want to go to office today. I don't want to shoot the video today, So that's the laziness.